So I got invited to talk at a twins, like there were probably 50 moms there pregnant with twins. And I felt totally like Debbie Downer. But I got up there and I'm like, look, you guys, in order to fully exclusively breastfeed twins, you have to make 64 ounces of milk every 24 hours. And if you did, you would be the most miserable person on the planet. It's not possible. So your supplements in the cards. When you have twins or triplets, you're gonna have to supplement with some formula. And I felt bad saying that because I know everybody wants to fully exclusively breastfeed. But then talking to those moms after the babies were born, they were like, thank you, because you gave me realistic expectations. And it's all about how much, the baby needs to get a certain amount of food every 24 hours. And a full-blown great milk supply is 32 ounces every 24 hours. When you've got 2 babies or 3, they still need that amount. It's almost physically impossible for a mom to fully exclusively breastfeed with twins. Very difficult. You make more milk the more kids you have. So if a mom has twins, or say your second, third, fourth, fifth kid, she could possibly do it. But the chances are super slim. So it's like the goal should be get the baby even as much breast milk as possible. Try to get on some sort of schedule, because with 2, it's insane. Maybe breastfeed one, bottle feed the other, and vice versa. Work on some sort of schedule where you can feed them at the same time, just for your sanity, and do the best you can. There's absolutely no evidence that nipple confusion exists. It's never been proven. So the first 3 months, babies are basic reflexes. So if anything touches the roof of a baby's mouth, the first 12 weeks, they're going to start sucking on it. Whether it's your finger or the nipple or a bottle or a pacifier, they don't get used to a nipple. It's a reflex. Just like when you go to the doctor and they hit your knee and your leg goes up, it's a reflex that's out of their control. They can get a flow preference. So if a mom has no breast milk and she's offering the breast and the baby is hungry and they get on and there's nothing there, they get mad. It's not a nipple preference, it's a flow preference. So there's been no research to prove that there is such a thing as nipple confusion. And sucking is a reflex. It lowers the heart rate and the blood pressure of the baby. And you can't take your boob and put it in the backseat of a car. So, there are, it's tough because, but nothing in this world is black and white. It's like you do what's best for your baby. The first 3 months, they're incapable of manipulation or learning. It is what it is. You touch the roof of their mouth, they're going to suck on it, no matter what it is. So those first 3 months, you do whatever you need to do to get through and get that baby the proper nutrition and not worry about nipple confusion, because their brain is not capable of being confused yet. They are basic reflexes. We spend our entire lives hiding our boobs. And then you have a baby and a guy comes in to take your food order and your breast is out. You're like, I don't even care anymore, So again, that's preparation while you're pregnant. And I put pictures in my book of different nipples, like flat nipples. What's normal in terms of a nipple? Because when we're with our girlfriends, we're not looking at their breasts and their nipples. And it's just weird. So you don't even know what kind of nipple that you have. So again, it all goes back to the latch. So if you put your tongue on your roof of your mouth and the baby is smashing your nipple against bone, it's going to hurt. If you have a flat nipple, that's going to happen. So a nipple shield is a thin piece of silicone that fits over your nipple and makes it impossible for the baby to smash your nipple. It does come in different sizes. 95% of the time, I would use a 20 millimeter nipple shield from Medela. It's my favorite. It's a contact nipple shield. So part of the shield is cut out so that the baby's nose is in contact with the breast, not with the silicone. There's no evidence that a nipple shield can decrease your milk supply or cause long-term damage to your milk supply. But there's a lot of people that don't like them. Because of prolactin and the fact that you only get prolactin surges when the baby's on the breast breastfeeding, you don't get prolactin with the pump. If you pull the baby off the breast and tell a mom to exclusively pump, that's going to damage her milk supply long term. So it's, do the risks outweigh the benefits? That thin piece of silicone over the nipple, if that gets the baby on the breast breastfeeding, gives that mom pain relief, 100% go for it. Love them. Absolutely love them. The goal is to keep the baby on the breast and have the mom be comfortable. But there are different sizes and misconceptions about the sizes. The baby should be flush against the breast. You should not see any of the nipple shield. So I actually put pictures in my book of right, wrong. And if you have a small baby and you're using a big nipple shield and you see part of the shield, they can still smash your nipple. So generally with the nipple shields, the smaller the better.